Introducing the fundamental relationships model. Serial relationship. Cause-effect relationship. Grandmother, mother, daughter, granddaughter. Preschool, primary school, high school, university. Phase transition and critical point. Ice to water. Unmarried to married. Student to professional. Continuation, discontinuation. When ice melts into water, the solid state is discontinued. When liquid water evaporates into gaseous steam, the form of liquid discontinues. But throughout these processes, the nature of hydrogen dioxide still continues as H2O. When a student finishes primary school and attends high school, their primary school discontinues, but their education continues in the form of high school. The same can be said from high school to university. Parallel relationships. All these lines, A1, A2, C, negative A1, and negative A2, are in parallel relationships. These parallel relationships can be seen in things such as parts in a car, siblings in families, planets in the solar system, and electrons inside atoms.
Similarity. This model represents similarity. If two parallel existences are based on a common mechanism, they display similarity. E1 and E2 are parallel and are based on a common mechanism, C. They display similarities. The distance between E1 and E2 represents commonality and difference. The closer the distance, the more commonality and less difference. For example, twins have similarities because they are parallel and based on the same copy of genes. The human body consists of multiple cells. Society consists of multiple human individuals. They are two parallel existences based on a common mechanism. The common mechanism for all organizations. That is why the human immune system is similar to society's defense system. The neural system is similar to administration systems. The endocrine system is similar to the financial system. Hormones are similar to currency, and endocrine glands are similar to financial institutions such as banks. An ice cube consists of multiple water molecules. Its melting is a phase transition due to the increased power of individual molecules. In the process of civilization, an individual's power increases due to the use of tools. They all base on the common mechanism, individual power increase. Therefore, these processes display amazing similarities. That is why ice melting can be used to analyze civilization.
Singularity. Plurality. Singularity can be seen as a nucleus in an atom, the sun in the solar system, or a head of state. Plurality can be seen as multiple electrons in an atom, the multiple planets in a solar system, and the many people living in the state. Convergence. Divergence. The fusion of a sperm cell with an egg cell to form a zygote is a convergent process. The subsequent zygotic cellular division is a divergent process. Nuclear fusion is a convergent process, whereas nuclear fission is a divergent process. Contraction. Expansion. Economic contraction and economic expansion. Water condensing and evaporating are an example of contraction and expansion. Symmetry. Asymmetry. The left part of the model is symmetrical to the right. A' is symmetrical to E' in quality and quantity. A' and D' are asymmetrical in quantity, but they are also symmetrical in quality. A and E are symmetrical. When they proceed towards the right, they change from symmetry to singularity, which is a form of asymmetry. For example, in the human body, 2 legs are symmetry, while 1 head is asymmetry, compared to only 2 legs. Order, disorder. This model represents the second law of thermodynamics. Hierarchical system. Hierarchical structure is a universal phenomenon. It happens in the atomic system, the solar system, the body system, and in our social systems. Periodicity. Periodicity is a universal phenomenon, such as day in, day out, seasons in a year, economical cycles, or a woman's menstrual cycle. Dynamics, stability. Dynamics is one of the fundamental interrelationships, which express at the atomic level, cellular level, individual human level, societal level, and the solar system level. Limitation, without limitation. Limitation is one of the fundamental relationships. A cell has its limit in size. A human body has its limit in size. A country has its limit in its territory. A planet also has its limit in size. Freedom. The empty space represents freedom. Restriction. These two lines represent the border of a system. It means restriction. Therefore, the space within and the lines together form degrees of freedom. These interrelationships are discussed in more details in the book, Behind Civilization, and used to analyze and successfully solve the following hard questions. Why could the Greeks develop a brilliant civilization? Why were there so many thinkers? Why did scientific revolution occur in the West rather than the East? Why did the model of modern university education originate from medieval Europe? What are the rules of technological revolutions? What will happen to our lives and society under those governing rules of civilization? What is the nature of beauty?
For more detailed information, you can download a copy of the book Behind Civilization from Amazon.com or search with Google on the internet.